So today we're making a weird prediction, and this is such a hard thing to predict. We are trying to predict the most improved player in the WNBA. Yeah, we're trying to predict who is going to be the MIP. And that is such a tough thing to predict because you just never know. You never know. Last year with the Dijonais, it could have went to Bridget Carleton. There are a lot of players that it could go to. And you just never know because sometimes players go to a bad team or their team and then their stats go up. It is a really tough one to see what's going to happen in most improved and who it could be. So I'm going to make guesses. I'm probably going to be so wrong. I'm going to be almost certainly so wrong with my most improved guesses. Like, this is just an absolute just shot in the dark. I'm going to be honest. That it is just a shot in the dark. And at number 5, and this is assuming if the Seattle Storm are going to be good. If the Seattle Storm are going to be good, Gabby Williams might go and win most improved player. Like if the Seattle Storm are the 4th seed and Gabby Williams pushes to 15 points per game, she just might go and get it. The shots are going to be there. The opportunity is going to be there for Gabby Williams to potentially be the MIP. Do I think she's going to get it? Probably not. Hence why Gabby Williams is as low down as she is. But she is going to get the chances to average 15 a game. It's doable. Don't think it would be a crazy call. And she's already a lockdown defender. She's going to have a bigger offensive load. And if the Storm are as good as some people say they're going to be, like competing for a top 3 seed, they're going to need Gabby Williams to average more than 10 points a game. And they're going to need to have Gabby Williams averaging 15, 5, and 5. And if she does that, then Gabby Williams in the MIP conversation is 100% going to be a thing. At number 4, we are going to have a player for the Connecticut Sun, Olivia NelsonAdota. So Olivia NelsonAdota averaged 3 points per game last year. She didn't play very much. She was a fine bench player. And I was really happy because there were rumors that Olivia NelsonAdota had been traded to the Fever for Alyssa Smith. I was so happy when I heard that. I remember I saw like a weird thing where it was like NelsonAdota and a 2nd round pick for Alyssa Smith. And it was a really, really interesting trade, and I was happy about it. But NelsonAdota's looked unbelievable in preseason, and I understand it's just preseason. Barely played in the playoffs last year, but she looked so good, and she's gonna play more. I like Mazian as a coach, and I think having her in the top list for MIP is completely fair. And at number 3, people in my chat and people in the comment section are not going to be surprised. We got Camila Cardoso. We have Camila Cardoso, and I can't remember who. Someone on the Sky said the only person that can stop Camila Cardoso can stop Camila is Camila, and that's true. Just like the only person that can stop Paige Bueckers is Paige, the only person that can stop Camila Cardoso is Cardoso, and I think her averaging 15 points per game is doable. I think she could average 15 and 8. And that might not be enough to win MIP. And there are 2 players people in my chat are going on about. Chelsea Gray is actually in with a chance of winning MIP. I'm not joking with that. Diamond Miller is a really good shout as well. I don't have Diamond Miller in my 5. But people in my chat are saying Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller's a really good shout. She averaged 2 points per game last year. Chelsea Gray is another actually half decent shout. But Camila Cardoso is no doubt about it one of the favourites to win MIP. You just never know. And for me, it's like there are going to be the reason why I don't have Camila Cardoso winning MIP is I don't think she's going to play as many minutes as people think. I think Camila Cardoso is going to play sub 30 a game because she's the best backup center in the WNBA and Elizabeth Williams, and they're not going to play Elizabeth Williams less than 15 minutes a game. They're just not. Elizabeth Williams could start for 7 WNBA teams. There is no way Elizabeth Williams okayed staying at the Sky to sit on the bench. So, no, I got Cardoso at 3. I think she could win it. I don't think it's a crazy statement to say Cardoso could win it, but I got her at 3. At number 2, we've got a player I actually think could average over 20 points per game this year, and it's Rakia Jackson. I rate Rakia Jackson really highly as an offensive player. Someone said Williams got DMPs last year. Elizabeth Williams, I'm just responding to my chat if you're watching this video. Elizabeth Williams started over Camila Cardoso last year, and then she got injured for the season. But Rakia Jackson right here is a absolutely fantastic player, and I think she could average 20 a game. I think Rakia legitimately has the chance to average 20. She averaged 13.4 last year. She averaged about 16 points per game last year after the All-Star break, 16-17. And she's only gotten better. She's going to be a complete, no if, ands, or buts about it, the number 2 option. And if Plum facilitates a bit more, she could be the 1 option. This is a team that's shooting more threes. And remember the old WNBA fans that they were talking about Rakia Jackson. They were like, oh, she's going to be ruined because they're going to force her to shoot the 3. No, she's going to be shooting more threes. She's going to be even better. She is going to be even better. Next season. And I would not be surprised to see her winning MIP. She's the betting favorite for a reason. She's the betting favorite for a reason. And yeah, I think that there's a very good chance she wins it. However, my most improved player is a player I think is going to average plus 10 points per game this season. And I think it's going to be a player from the Connecticut Sun, and I'm going to call JC Sheldon. Like, lads, there is a reason JC Sheldon went 5 last year. There is a reason why JC Sheldon went 5th in the draft last year. 5 points, 2 assists, 2.5 assists, 2.1 rebounds per game. I can see JC Sheldon. I think these Connecticut Sun stink. But I can see JC Sheldon going up to 15 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5 assists. I can see her kind of running. I just see her being like one of their main scorers because guards, wings work extremely well in the way Maziam plays. He gives guards freedom to do whatever the hell they want. Like, her and Mabry are going to be chucking mad stuff. They're going to be throwing anything at the basket. And this is a team where nobody can shoot other than her and Mabry. Nobody else in this team can shoot. So I can see her like being in the game long enough to get a lot of points. Again, it's going to be a good stats, bad team situation. But still, even good stats, bad team. It's something. It is something. And she didn't play much last year. I don't think she was that good last year when she played. She was fine when she played. But I do have to say, it's a weird choice for MIP, but she's my prediction for MIP, if we're being honest. And a lot of people are going to be going mad for Cardoso. I think Cardoso is going to play less minutes than last year. I think she's going to be better. But I've just this weird feeling JC Sheldon's going to average close to 15 a game. And again, this is MIP. Like, there's no like data that goes into what we're saying for this. Most of the time predicting MIP is I have a hunch. Like that's the like science of predicting MIP. Let's be real.